Hello teachers, again it's Shappy and I'm back at it again with another video. For today, I will be talking about why students choose free talking. Before I start with this video, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, do me a little favor and do so. In my own honest opinion, while I was still starting working at NativeCamp, free talking was a little bit challenging to conduct, right? Yes, because you don't have any guide. Later on, I realized that free talking is just like 5-minute discussion but without guided questions. And 5-minute discussion is just like free talking but with guided questions. I know that it is a very challenging textbook because we don't follow a flow in free talking. You and your student are free to talk anything under the sun. But what are actually the reasons why students choose free talking? I will be giving you reasons why students choose free talking based on my 3 years experience here at NativeCamp. Number 1. Students choose our class because they have common interests with us. In our NativeCamp teacher's profile, there is a part there wherein we put our hobbies and interests. In that part, I make sure to it that I place all my hobbies and interests because maybe a student will enter my class and we talk about our common interests. I did have 2 students wherein we just discussed about our common hobby, which is swimming. And we had a lot of input. We were able to talk about a lot of things. Make sure that you put all your hobbies and interests in there. It might be swimming, it might be chatting, it might be coffee, and so on. Anything under the sun. Number 2. There are also students who want to take free talking classes because they want us to help them with their English homework. Japanese students are very good in grammar, but they need a little bit more practice when it comes to speaking because it wasn't really focused during their high school days. Number 3. Students who enter our class for them to practice their entrance interview to a university. And not just university, but also for job applications, especially if the company they're applying for is an international company based in Japan. I think it's very difficult because I think the application in the Philippines is different from the application process in Japan. If you experienced it, it would be better if you go to google.com and research what are the possible interview questions. I tell the student that just imagine that actually you are in the real interview, just relax and so on. Don't forget to also give them tips on how they can ace their interview, not just by the way they speak and also by the way they present themselves. Number 4. There are also students who take free talking classes for them to prepare for an upcoming ACAN exam or TOEIC speaking exam. Yes, we do have a TOEIC textbook in NativeCamp. If you guys don't know, there is also TOEIC speaking test. It's very important for students to get a high TOEIC score because TOEIC would qualify them either if they want to have a higher position in the company or if they are aiming to be transferred to an international division. Number 5. Students who want to practice their presentation for a video conference or meeting with international clients. It's very, very challenging. This is one of the most challenging requests I've got from one of my students. In that lesson, my student just gave me a speech in the chat box and I just revised it. I guided my student on how he is going to deliver the speech, focusing of course with the intonation, with the pauses, and also hand gestures. Number 6. Students who want us to assess them, aka counseling. Yes, counseling. You heard that right. I was very, very surprised when a student asked me to recommend her textbooks. And I was very, very surprised because I think we do have Japanese counselors. And then, yes, if you experience a situation, then ask your student what is your purpose in learning English. It might be for travel, it might be for business, it might be for speaking tasks. and so on. Ask them, what are the skills that you need to master more? Is it grammar? Is it speaking? Is it pronunciation? And so on. From those information that you have got from the student, try to suggest textbooks for them to take here at NativeCamp. But if you're not confident with the textbook that you have recommended to the student, you can tell them to book a class to our Japanese counselors. So Japanese counselors will be the one to recommend the appropriate textbooks for them based on their level. Number 7, students who want us to revise, proofread, or possibly improve their business letters, business proposals, and business reports. This was the most challenging class I have ever done for free talking. What I did is that before I started with the revision, I gave my student a heads up that I'm not really good with business and also writing business emails or business memos or business proposals and so on, because I'm not really interested in business, but I assured my student that I will do my very best for me to be able to help him. Number 8, students who are in a foreign country and want to improve their English communication skills. For teachers who work in the graveyard shift from I think 1 a.m. up until 5 a.m., you would be able to meet a lot of students who live in Belgium, who live in America, who live in Europe, and so on. So they just actually want to talk for them to improve their English communication skills. Some of them actually migrated to another country and they can't work because they don't have a working visa. So for them to be able to communicate with the people around them, they need to practice their English communication skills. Number 9, students who want to ask recommendations as to where they will be going when they come here in the Philippines. This is my most favorite free talking because I can just blab about the Philippines. Also, do not forget to give recommendations to our students in regards to accommodations. They are very particular when it comes to accommodations, especially how clean the accommodation is. Number 10, students who just want to talk. This is my most favorite part, no pressure. I would just keep on laughing with my student. I know that free talking is a very challenging textbook to handle because you might not know what requests you can get from your student. Now that you know some reasons why students choose free talking, I hope that you would be able to know the purpose and the reasons for your students who take free talking, especially for requests like interviews, business reports, and so on. Google.com would be there to help us. Before I end this video, I just want to thank my 158 subscribers. Yay! How about you, teachers? Out of all 10 things that I have mentioned, which is the most challenging for you? Please comment it down below. If you do like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, and if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do me a little favor and do so. Also, please turn on the post notifications so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Again, it's Shappy, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Bye!
Hi, Teacher Shape!